Would you like to market your knowledge to people who will support you and share it with the world? Then you're watching the right presentation. This is called Become a Health Guru. So I worked with a large company with over 20,000 people, and their project manager was trained in the prevention of disease. And together we were like, what is a healthy person? Like there's sleep, there's nutrition. And in her company, people are doing so much already. So we were both like, how can we measure and manage prevention of disease so people are happy and healthy? So with this company, we created a model that we call the Trusted Business Advisor Toolkit. Now in this model, there is 3 parts. The middle part, the pyramid, we took Maslow's pyramid and we changed it. And we called it the MOVE pyramid. It has 8 topics, and people who work on all of them in a conscious way are healthy. They don't get in disease. So the essence of our and my work is the body is capable to heal a broken leg. It's capable to heal anything if we treat it well. And you know it better than me, because if you're watching this video, then you probably have knowledge around one of the parts or more of this pyramid. Maybe you call it different, but it's most likely going to link with some parts of this pyramid. Now, I will share how to get many people to support your work, to join your work, and to get measurable results. So what I see happening with a lot of health gurus, experts coming to me, take this methodology and put it in a company, take this methodology, people need it. I still make the same mistake every single day. Like I see people and I know exactly what they need, but if they're not open to it, if they don't ask me for help, if they don't open up the reptile brain, I cannot help. And that's something I needed to learn. People need to ask for help. Marketing is a way of opening a need. People only ask for help if they see their own need. So we work a lot with the reptile brain. In our mission to prevent disease, we see that there is a necessary opening of freedom of thinking of the amygdala. And again, you probably know so much more about it than I do. But what I want to share is what most experts in well-being are doing totally wrong. And it's typical. I saw it in my career, in my corporate career as a marketeer too. We would go to these companies, they would have the best products to travel with, travel bags, the most beautiful, best quality, best price, everything. But they had issues getting them sold because they were starting from, we have a good backpack or travel, but then the target group was maybe not traveling yet or didn't need a new one. So we call this going from a product focus to a customer focus in marketing. And that's exactly what's happening in well-being. People need to know what they believe. If they believe they need a pill to get healthy, they'll never use your services. So, especially in these times, with butterfly viruses supposedly flying all around, we share that our mission, and it's been for 5 years, is that every single person on earth is able to create one new move, a new healthy habit, voluntarily, that they feel their body and they go and, oh, I need something, and they do something new, a new brain orgasm every single week. What to do, that's your knowledge. You know exactly what people need to do to feel healthy and happy. So most likely you resonate with our mission from Move It. Our role is creating a huge ecosystem, a financial based ecosystem. This makes it fun, right? I have a background in economics. I studied economics. So I've always been working with CEOs, government leaders, So I know how the financial incentives work. Nothing of well-being will work if the financial incentives aren't right. So we are gathering health gurus, experts, top-level experts who are known in the whole world to have 1 million users, but still want more than a workshop being filled with thousands of people and then the people go home. No, they want day-to-day tracking. How is everyone doing? Is everyone in my community doing a move every single day? If you're one of these people, if you are a health guru, a health pioneer, this means you have skills. You maybe worked at university, or you're like Professor Mo, you can go inside and do studies, or you're working one-to-one with people, you have the best new research, you have all kinds of certificates, you're creating your own certificates because you find better methods than you are who we're looking for. You're a health guru. So you have skills regarding research, study, you know the why. You don't just say to people, okay, we're going to do this exercise. You know why, you know how the muscles and the body work. You have this deep knowledge. And your passion is one of the parts of the pyramid or a couple combined. I see that health experts, health gurus go very, very, very deep into breathing, very, very deep into this one muscle, for example. And I want to bring all the people together who went to the deepest depths of everything and bring this knowledge to companies and cities. We are already bringing this, but now we need a bigger network. I traveled in 15 countries for the last 2 years. I would say 5 years because I started in Belgium, but the last 2 years I was in 15 countries and I was able to work one-to-one with amazing people in all parts of the pyramid. That right now I'm in Australia, I'm not gonna get a disease. I really know how this body works. I feel every single organ. I know exactly what's happening and my body tells me. I can still learn and I want to learn from you, but you get my point. So in an organization, the problem is that HR managers, CEOs, 4 to 10 people every day come, do my meditation, do my yoga, do this. And they're right, and they have good initiatives. But only 15% of the people are actually asking for it in a company. The companies need to build a need. And often economic systems show this. If someone makes 60,000 euro per year, which is cash, which is a car, which is maybe travel expenses, which may be some food, and then they receive a bit of fruit and a workshop a year of 250 euro, that's 0.000% going into the prevention of well-being. It needs to be so much more. We want to get people to act, make their moves, measure results so we get a long-term effect, and that starts in the brain. So if your need is you want to study more, and these people I work with, they go deeper and deeper and deeper. They're like, I always feel like this moment when we discovered the earth wasn't round, and it's like all these people are like, oh my god, you're like the Einsteins and the Carl Sagans, and I'm so happy when I meet them because I don't have that desire to go so deep. I want to bring knowledge and bring it to companies, to cities, and so do a lot of people I work with. So this is our match. So if this is you and you want to like, yeah, I don't want to work one-to-one, I want to research and bring knowledge and facts and figures, then we're having the right conversation. Now, right now, many companies and governments filter on so-called certificates. I call it the West versus the Eastern world. And again, it's because there's obviously economic systems focusing on a priority between universities, between knowledge. And it's time to blend, to bring it all together. There's also this overload of information, especially today, where I see all this, I call this the butterfly virus, but what apps are not talking about it? How is this framing people over and over and over and over? What realities are being created? What's the future of human rights? It's so obvious. And I'm quite sure if you're watching this that it's so obvious. Next month the vaccines will be legalized. Everyone will need to have a shot. I question, where are human rights in this whole situation? It's all meant from a good intention, keeping everyone safe in disease. I think the whole world has the same intention. But if the systems are always funded by a more traditional mindset of an external need to focus something internally rather than going internally to heal, There needs to be a balance. And then everyone knows this. You know this probably too. The observer effect. We create our own realities. So, what reality do you want to bring people to? You're an amazing observer. And I want to bring people in high vibrations that have amazing observer effects. Because most likely everything we do is an observation of our reality. But hey, why not inspire people with very, very cool and healthy realities? So we focus. This is our 5-step approach. And we see that where it goes wrong is that most well-being experts, they are all in step 4. Step 4 is action. Do this method. Do this. Do. People aren't ready. So companies, cities see 15% participation rates. Unless it's coming from fear, right now, more and more people join and jump on. But then where is quality? How are we going to create some peace of mind and a step-by-step structure? It's the time right now to have people make moves. But let's organize it a little bit. For me, the most horrible feeling in the world is I know I can help. I see someone in front of me and I know, oh my God, I just see it. That's the belief that it needs to shift. I cannot help. I can't. They need to ask my help. And I've tried, and you've probably been through this too in your younger years. I don't know how old you are, but for me, damn, that was such a hard lesson to learn. Now it's very freeing. I'm here to help. And I have the right ways in that people are actually asking for help. And we use marketing, which is really cool. People now come to us. But if you're feeling the same, like you can help so many more people because you've seen your system works, then I'm very happy to help you find the right people to support your system to grow. And like I said, it all starts with beliefs. And I think it's so obvious now, all the beliefs everywhere in the newspapers, the leaders, they're all throwing with their beliefs. My goodness. Be careful, protect the weak, protect the elderly, we're in the same boat, you're gonna kill someone if you go outside, don't touch anyone, no, zillion beliefs. Fine, but let's take them step by step and nuance them instead of putting them on big newspapers. So I think this, right now, what is happening is like non-conscious communication, and I think you can help with it. And I listed a bit of beliefs that are putting people in fear, which is the biggest killer for immunity. So I'm looking for people right now who bring their methods through this fear campaigning all over the world. Bring it from love. If we know what the beliefs are, we can change it with facts and figures. Because the mind just needs to understand. I think many people were afraid to drive a car when the cars just started. So we learned everyone to drive a car safely. It's just people need the small steps. So it all starts, what I've seen the last 5 years in my work, in corporate wellness. I started in the corporations, then got city customers. All information needs to be gathered and then censored and leveled. And it all starts with the belief that everyone has a right for their own reality. Is this true? If people say something, is this true? Are you allowed to have your own reality? If one hospital runs out of stock, should it be promoted over a whole country, or hospitals are going out of stock? Yes, there's linear and there's measurements, but a little bit more of conscious communication is definitely what the world needs right now. I call it also the silo or blind effect, where people are, it's exactly what we saw in corporates, now it's happening in government. Everyone is so driven and a bit afraid, we need to help and looking at statistics, but they're looking like this. We need economists to look together with well-being experts, together with doctors, together looking at this picture, not from the silo effect. So I'm Griet Johanna, and I've talked a bit. So my background is in economics, but I've always been so passionate about well-being, sports, nutrition, mental well-being, how learning happens. I always liked creating new habits. I saw things. So I'm now the founder of 4 businesses, and they're all related. They're one big ecosystem. And my biggest passion is mindset change, bringing people together and doing it together. What I do I made this model with a customer. And now, to create and bring this model out there, I'm teaching people from the business world with a passion, not an expert like you, but they have a passion. They've tried things, they feel it, they understand it. I'm teaching them to bring in systems, to set the right financial flows, to open up and create new markets. So that then there could be this flow of your knowledge, supported with finances, time, and energy in companies, with clear results, clear cases. We have proven cases in 3 months. Disease can go down after 10 years. So we want to help you get more proven cases on a big world scale. Real leaders like you have the well-being knowledge. We bring them together, you together with people with the business knowledge. Because most likely if you're watching this, you're not too passionate about business knowledge and you're more into these depth of well-being knowledge. That's necessary right now. True leaders are stepping up. I'm receiving 10 messages every day from people from all over the world. Nurses, doctors, anywhere, who say, I feel lonely, I feel isolated, I have this knowledge. We're missing something, we're siloing. I need to open this up. The world is growing. Every day I get these messages. Marianne Williamson, I think, is a beautiful example of talking the business language, bringing in the knowledge. And maybe you say now, yeah, but maybe I can go myself. And maybe you've been reaching out yourself, going to companies and governments. But we're here to help you save time in this process. We know there are 4 key issues, companies and governments. I'm not going to go in details. But we help you go from this product methodology focus to marketing and sales. What many people are like, marketing, sales. Marketing's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be showing you from your heart, your true self. And we know how to market, so you don't just go in action and you get that door of people's beliefs aren't ready. We help you change beliefs to then softly bring in your knowledge and method for 80% of people in an organization, in a city, to join what you share. Why do we exist? Because there's a gap. It's scattered. It's everywhere. We're bringing it all together. Now, I will go a little bit further. Maybe you're seeing it already, but the old way was people go in a company or a city, they do a workshop, they go home and they don't do it anymore. Only 1% of the people knows how to learned how to learn, often athletes, because that's what they do. And it's very important to know how to learn, because now it's going all online, everyone's watching online. Oh, great. But how to keep the new habit? It's good in a change to keep the habit. What if we're not working from home anymore, in the office again? How will we keep it on the long term? So the new way isn't online. The new way isn't offline. It's both. It's the habit. It's the consciousness of integrating what the body is saying, whatever your expertise is, integrating that into daily life. Only a mindset change will create long-lasting results. And from Move It, we are here to bring the 4 roles in the ecosystem together. I had no idea there were 4 roles until 5 years ago. I wanted to create my dream job. I was like, I'm not gonna retire probably. I need to do something I like for the rest of my life. So I thought, my economics background, companies, well-being, I'll just combine them. And it happened, step by step by step. I was all the roles. And I still am, I coordinate. But I started as a consultant. The person who talks to management, CEOs, changes the organization incentives, adds new role. Dream jobbers. Then companies wanted to work on nutrition, on movement, on burnout. Suddenly I became an expert with 1,000 hats. I call that a health guru. I reached out to my network and got super information that I translated as a consultant to the company or city to first change the beliefs before bringing in the knowledge. And then we noticed, it's school for 200 people, but we had companies with thousands of people. We needed online digitalization. We were supported by the Belgian government to automate everything we did offline, proven, online. So we made a huge platform, which is my playgarden, and you'll be in it to create your own. You can make your own marketing in our platform. It's very easy, and I'll give you every step. Then we also work with people in the company. You need people in the company to spread this knowledge to motivate each other. So 4 roles in the ecosystem, and we call this, we're creating a Move-it marketplace. So we're bringing together demand and supply. Very simple, like Airbnb. People have houses that are empty, people want to travel. People want to prevent disease, and there's people who know how to prevent disease. We bring them together on a big scale. Why on a big scale and not one-to-one? Because preventing disease is a group thing. The learning curve will, one moment people will fall, and very strong people, they can do it by themselves, but people need that group support. It's best, the vibration is a lot better if it's 200 people or more. So, and I'm gonna keep saying it, it's a monetary system as long as the finances don't shift, and they're shifting. But as long as we don't focus on prevention and budgets, for example in Europe, 97% is investment in people working in the reactive. So they're all looking for solutions within their silo. Of course, that's how vaccines, pills, that's where it happens. But if we can allocate people and say, hey, would you like to help in the prevention part? Then people are going to be motivated because it's their job to also work in prevention. So it's a system change. And we're actually using Move coins, but inspired by Bitcoin. I learned this from Levi, my sister's boyfriend, who is creating a whole system around Bitcoin. And we're using Move coins that are showing how energy goes. Because now I'm talking, I'm sharing energy. It's coming from my heart. I can feel energy going out. Sometimes I feel a little bit of a block. Sometimes it goes out. It's work to change energy. I worked on my beliefs and on my business to be able to share this energy. And I really hope it comes to your heart. You can feel it. And that is what this Move coin is about. If people organize, they use your method, and they bring neighbors together, online or offline, they're supposed to be rewarded for putting out energy. It's not just finances, it's not just time, it's also energy. So right now, every company's CEO or government leader needs to review their systems. I'm posting this message so regularly, especially now when I'm getting a lot of results of people saying, hey, can you have a look, can you have a look? Now, we are now launching on top of the apps. We have apps. So companies and cities, they have their own app and people share healthy habits. More relevant than ever because this is a safe space. We have community managers look that it's all positive news, that it's not just facts and figures being blown out, but that it's real positive preventing of disease news. But we're also launching a free one, an open source app. The way we fund it is we, as a company Move It, we take 10% of the exchanges. So if someone, you put on your method, we help you to get the mindset first. You put on your method and we make sure it gets an audience. We're very good marketeers. We're very good with Facebook. I have some of the best people in my team and I'm super grateful for that. So we will help you be seen. And then with the 10% exchange, we make the platform better because this Move coin, as you can imagine, this is something huge. We're 50% there, but we need more and more. So right now, there is an exchange via a web shop, but the Move coin is being built. And we're asking for help. And that's why we're launching this earlier than expected, because definitely in this crisis, it's necessary. Now, so this ecosystem, we have Dream Job consultants, this is in place. We've had 15 people go through it in 6 countries since April last year, getting amazing results after a couple of weeks. Companies hire them, cities hire them. This is proven, this works, they are here. They're asking me now, oh my God, what if tomorrow we have 3 customers and they say, we want to prevent this virus? I know basic things, but I need help from experts. So that's why I'm making this video right now. We need a lot of information, so it would be good if you could help. So then you're the health guru. We have the digital health, which is all the tools, and we also have people in companies coming to us and who want to support. An idea of an example customer is the city of Bruges, where in the upcoming months they're waiting for the lockdown to calm. So then when people come together again outside, they can connect via shared passions, movement passions. We worked with a bank in Belgium and did a gratitude workshop. And I loved when they shared that the energy and the vibe changed in a super relaxed and positive state. They felt it, this vibration increase. Worked with an IT company. More than 80% of the employees we saw joined one of the initiatives in a challenge to sit less. And in that same company, in just 1 year, in 4 locations, they wanted to bring people together. And people came together climbing, yoga, pole dancing, all kinds of things. And there were 40 ambassadors. And I remember at the beginning of the project, I was there and I was like, is anyone actually going to want to do some sports together or move together? And it grew very, very quick. So it's very beautiful if you ask people what they need and you help a bit with freeing up time, setting the right incentives to create these beautiful communities. So we have lots of testimonies of the end users. And again, like I say, the key is getting people to open up budgets in cities and companies, people who feel it with a background in IT. That's our other course called Dream Job. But apart from, and I already shared, we get 4 to 10 applications on a daily basis. But there's more about it. I added some examples of who they are. Maybe you'll recognize what you do here, but these are people who know about Reiki, about Wim Hof method, Tai Chi, dance therapy, acro yoga, but they also have a background in SAP. They're CEOs, engineers, they have MBAs, and they're all like, I want to work for my purpose. So you're here to actually give information and receive a fair exchange. These people speak exactly the language of the target group. So I think it's clear that our role is to help open these budgets, change the system, 97% reaction to 3% prevention, to at least 50-50. Or why not like in the Chinese? I love this example from one of my teachers, where doctors were only paid if people were not in disease. How beautiful. So we help with the company's 4 key issues, and that's getting people to understand why they should join, why they want to learn to ride this car. Not a car this time, we're not the 1900s anymore. We're learning to ride the body. And these people are getting really, really good results. I'm going to go a little bit quicker because I think it's already clear what we do. So we're not asking you to do this for free. We want to help you create a passive income because we believe in this fair exchange. Now, the marketplace we're launching right now, it's going to be a little bit of a learning process for you to rethink from that product methodology focus that is super perfect and works for people who are ready. But to get the other 80% of the people along, there needs to be a little bit of build of mindset. So what we see that health gurus really need right now is packaging the knowledge so it has like a beautiful cover of mindset on top. Personal branding. Some people want to be seen, some people don't want to be seen. But we help you create a safe brand. So you have a beautiful reputation. You probably have it already, but sometimes it's tricky in this world of going a little bit against current streams, bringing in new knowledge. We help to make it safe. We help the communication, the wording. There's a lot of beautiful techniques for that. And we help you scale. Even if you already have a million followers, we help you with system, with apps, with communities, technologies, marketing, sales. So you'll be seen even more and you'll know exactly every day how many people are doing new moves and applying your methods. So we call you health experts, health gurus. And with the butterfly crisis, it's even more relevant than ever. It's right now the time to go to this higher vibration, and the body needs to be ready and feel it and go through it. So I'm going to give some examples because maybe you ask what we need to change this mindset about. And I just put some blunt ideas out there, but I really need support. I'm not the one having the in-depth knowledge. I know a lot. I'm very, very focused and good with tantric and connecting, working in interpersonal relationships and energies. But on the other areas, of course, I've worked with experts, but I'm looking for better experts. So these are the topics that I think right now, that I know right now, that that are keeping people busy. Talking, what is the origin of a disease versus a symptom? Talking about creating own realities. When people are spreading all facts and figures and they're all going in fear, what's the science behind it? Why is it important for the brain? Financial impact. Sadly, many Western-only doctors, with Western-only doctors I mean, I admire and I respect every doctor, but this is coming from the Western doctors themselves. They are so full. They're trained in one type of method, usually symptom-based. And they know they need more, but they're always seeing patients. They don't have really time to educate. So they often start doing Chinese medicine, acupuncture. They start adding things. But they want to judge more than the symptoms. So they need more training. They need help of experts like yourself. So also for them, this is amazing knowledge to add upon their current business, to add it. You need a prevention campaign, you need to breathe better. Here, this is the app, you can do this from this expert. This is gonna help them too. What else? Stuck emotion. There's so many studies saying 70% of dis-ease can be healed by releasing emotion. The power of the breath. So many, I know, Wim Hof methods, there are a lot about the power of the breath. Maybe that's your specialty. What else do we need? The power of speaking up. Holding it here is so unhealthy. I healed my thyroid naturally. I was holding my throat. I needed to be more blunt. Yeah, sorry, I needed to say what I thought. And of course, it wasn't just this. I did diets, I changed my lifestyle. It was my job. But thyroid so much can be healed. Issues to get pregnant, so much can be healed. I don't know what your expertise is, but I'm so really looking forward to know who you are and what your expertise is. So, music, vibration, the impact of the lyrics of songs to the body, power of social connection, artists, your healers, social exclusion, which is happening right now, also creates fear. How does it go? Get some guidelines. Pain is actually the body talking. How to get out of disease. Emotion, community support, mind control. A big one right now, and I'm still struggling with it. It's like, I don't want to hear that. No, that's not coming in my bubble. I honor your bubble, you can have it, but not in mine. That's an important topic, especially today when almost every app is putting lots of fear online. Muscle, massage, tension, vitamin D, vaccines. Share the truth about it. Like, there's so many truths. What's the positive, what's the negative? But let people make an informed decision if they want a vaccine or not. Rules of science. I love Carl Sagan and he and Einstein. They're so... Everyone's a scientist. People really, in my experience, believe everything. And it's important, and you can help with that. Of helping people to think for themselves. Whatever I'm saying here, I'm hoping that you question it all, write your questions. And I'm hoping you get out some of my beliefs, because then I grow as a human being and I'll be healthier. So how it works is, we ask you to create 4 themes. 4 topics that resonate for you as a bit of a promotional. So we'll get people in the app, experts in the app, and then people are starting to play. And then they want to bring it in a company. So you make a small campaign, and after that, companies can order it. Employees who've done it already want to do it with the full company. They'll want more. So the goal of this first campaign, and we'll help you with it, how to do it, is to get people triggered, to go deeper. So if you feel it right now, and this is a testimonial we received, like, I feel it. I already have 10 articles in mind. This is exactly the health groups are organizing and structuring, and information is coming, channeling. The world takes a breath of air by shutting down business and flying. Now it's time to think in abundance and create. And this is a beautiful message. And I can't believe these words are so beautiful. And all health gurus have these beautiful, beautiful, beautiful words. So, like I said, men, women, science, spirituality, let's all complement each other. So like I shared, our business model is we built this huge platform that measures and manages, creates marketing, sales, connection, communication. And this allows you to create a challenge. A challenge is mindset change. It has all kinds of things to help you create mindset change. You can make it. It's logging in, watching where to fill it in, 16 facts, 4 tests, that's it. Then it's visible in our app. People come in the app and join the challenge when we give you reporting. Then companies can order your full challenge, full knowledge, and will help you promote. This is a website page and we'll really make this for you. So it's very specific who you are, what's the content of the challenge, why people should do it. We're very good in Facebook ads, like I said, so we'll also do 10% of a budget invested in Facebook ads. This is, for example, one of my dearest teachers who changed my mind about financial well-being. Oh my God, it's so everywhere. The way I thought about finances was everyone in my life. So she created also this challenge. So we share systems, we share knowledge for companies to see how unique this is. Companies have a scattered offer. And now the whole world has a scattered offer on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, everywhere. So we're bringing it together, we're organizing it so it's like beautiful LinkedIn all together, everyone bringing their knowledge in a way that we're all healing. And we're all becoming so connected together. And we have the results with our systems, so we know the systems works. We have the customer cases, we have the challenge, we have the testimonial. So we know these systems work, and then it's up to you to create your challenge and or do it. For one person, we recommend €47.50, or this is the one that can be ordered, or the big one for 200 people. And this is usually company pays on average when we have to create these challenges, €9,500. So how we work is we will promote it, you create it, we promote it, and we take 10%. 10% to support sales and marketing, 10% to support creating the Move coin, the tools, and getting the system. So we're like the Booking.com, we're the Airbnb, we're the Uber, all these marketplaces. There was no marketplace on well-being, on prevention. So this is it. And we've worked on this for 5 years. We can arrange all the online payments. It's all done via the webshop right now. Every last Friday of the month, you get a payment. The Butterfly app, so I shared, we're leaving this one open for free at least for a month to support communities, societies. Until then, they can take it for the long-term approach in cities and companies in smaller groups. So the question we have for you is to make a basic challenge, which is like 16 questions, 16 facts you know by heart, that it takes you an hour, so people open up, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, and they start sharing. Now maybe you're thinking, oh, but I have my system and it works perfectly, and no worries. I'm saying you don't have to change anything in your system. We're creating the packaging around your system to get more people ready to do it. So it's actually taking a look at your system like, people won't do it for this, people this. So you're looking at the beliefs to then better promote your system. How do people take the challenge? You put it online, comes in the app, it's visible on the Butterfly app, and that's it. People can just click on it. Let me see. We also make some promotion. For example, the burnout prevention was a big topic the last years. If it goes to companies, it's always in a couple of steps, because the whole company, the system we put in a company or a city, and it's beautiful, is that there's roles, there's per 20 people, there's a well-being coordinator asking, how do you feel? There is a new challenge. They promote your method offline. So you have like a worldwide team of people helping, sharing, supporting your knowledge. So it's for companies and cities with more than 250 people. Why? Otherwise it's a one-to-one. It's for ambitious, it's for people who really, for companies and cities who really think forward. And it's for an informal culture. So there's pure hierarchy and this is the army, this is what I say, you do it. Maybe I'm exaggerating, but that doesn't work. There needs to be a culture of trust already. So this is a bit what companies receive. Companies and cities get a community, a web, an app. They get training, they get reportings. And maybe you're asking, there's so much online for free. How do I differentiate? Stay stable, because what's happening in panic, many people are like, I can't do physical services, I'm going to do it online for free. Not a good idea. The trick is, but I give a lot for free online. I put videos, I put knowledge, but my key knowledge is in my courses, because otherwise, what else? If I put it all online, it's like saying there's no value. I can put so much online, but the real core, the real depth, the real people getting the results are not the people reading my posts. They're inspired. People getting in action are my customers. And I want the same for you. So that's why it needs to be a long-term approach with good pricing, a fair exchange. So you can already get the Butterfly app right now because Move It is in the Apple Store. You go to Move It Corporate Communities, you register, and in company, you choose Corona. So Corona, we're calling the Butterfly app. You click on the challenge and you will see if you made it, but by now you haven't made it, but you'll see some challenges over there. They most likely won't be open. We can open and close the challenges. When the challenge, and that's later, how it works is then you do the quiz, you observe your thoughts, you write down your thoughts, and you share ideas with friends and family via pictures. You do self-test, that's another part. I'll explain why we do this in the next video. And then the core is the moves. So we want people every week to start riding the car, every week to learn a new move, how to create a healthy body. To get it in habits. So from a move to a habit, meaning it's a new brain pattern. People are so used to doing it, autopilot. I'm doing my health shot every day. I'm going to go over this a little bit quicker. So this is all about empowerment, teaching people how to understand themselves better, to prevent disease. And it starts with mindset. So we help you with the sales, marketing, and the administration. And welcome in this world of health gurus and connection. And my biggest role is I really, really want to blend all of us, like all you leaders in West and Eastern science, spirituality. Let's make something together. We have an opportunity. And we all have our own, a little bit, it's impossible, we're humans, we will have a bit of silo. Well, let's bring these key values together to the world. So if you still feel this, if you watch this video, you feel, wow, I'm a health guru, then go to the next video to start. If you feel like, that dream job, that's more of me and I'll work with experts, there's another site, which is gritjohanna.com. There you can apply to become a dream job consultant and to be trained. If you're in a company and you feel you're not a health guru or a dream job, you can email me, you can, wherever you found this video, you can connect or react, and we can help you bring this in your company. Who else can you be if you're making technology? We're not recruiting right now, but we might very soon in the next weeks. So that's our 4-step ecosystem. But if you're a health guru, you're here, you're like, I want to make this challenge now, I already know the 16 things, then stop this video, go to the next video and get started. Thanks for watching and see you soon in this beautiful, beautiful new world. Bye.